This video is brought to you by Cool Green Clothing.
What's up, y'all? What it is, man? It's your boy AC Green. You already know what's up with me. Cool and getting the green and staying out the way, you know? But yeah, that's what I need y'all to do. Mark your calendar this month, June the 25th. I'm teaming up with my girl, Kid from Kicking Culture. And what we doing for y'all, we bringing y'all the summer sneaker wipe off. What it is, man? It's your boy AC Green. And I'm teaming up with my girl, Kid, right here from Kicking Culture. The first week of summer, June the 25th. What we bringing y'all? We bringing y'all the summer sneaker wipe off.
Hey, make sure y'all come through. Summer sneaker wipe off, man. We taking care of all shoes. All you gotta do is 20% off of t-shirts. Buy a t-shirt, you getting your shoes clean for free. Make sure y'all come through.
They gonna come through.
What is going on, YouTube fam? This your boy Tony 2Times, and we back with another episode of the Baltimore Way, man. Before I start, be sure to tap that like button. Definitely watch this video to the end to hear the full story. Subscribe if you're new to the fam. Hit that notification bell for future uploads. Let's get right into it. Street beefs and street justice goes hand in hand. Sometimes when a person or block is at war with someone else or another neighborhood, it leaves everyone in the community on point, watching to make sure nothing happens. The word scared doesn't exist in certain environments. How many people we all know that knew they were at war or had money on their heads, still going to the same blocks, same stores, and end up getting caught slipping, as if they already accepted their fate instead of playing it smart or safe? The crazy thing is, you can have lookouts, guns everywhere on the block, a gun on you, and still be hit. It's all about timing and who got the drop first. People lose their lives with blicks on them all the time. Like I told y'all on a previous video, carryouts and corner stores are death traps. No way out if someone comes in letting off shots. And on this episode of the Baltimore Way, we will be discussing a crazy case in which the suspected shooter got shot himself in the middle of the hit and ended up with 75 years in prison. According to sources, on October 28th, 2017, BPD was called to a spot about shots fired in the location of a carryout in the 1800 block of Emerson Avenue. Once they arrived, they spotted a man still sitting on a bench inside of the store, unresponsive, already gone, bleeding from his head. The victim was identified as 44-year-old Philip Johnson. As investigation started, multiple shell casings was on the scene, but also surveillance cameras and video showed a man entering the store with a sweatshirt on and quickly running out towards Monroe Street. The victim, Philip, allegedly had a blick on him as well, and 2 different caliber bullets were recovered from the scene, 40 cal and 9mm, along with a styrofoam cup with blood on it. But all the evidence didn't add up. Later that night, a 34-year-old man named Michael Campbell walked into St. Agnes Hospital stating he was shot while walking to a bar and caught a ride to the hospital. Michael was hit twice in his arm and once in his back. He had on a gray sweatshirt and jeans that were held by the hospital as they contacted BPD about a walk-in gunshot victim. Following protocol, officers went to St. Agnes to interview the man, who stuck to the story. He didn't know who shot him, but as BPD saw the clothes in the hospital, it matched the clothes the shooter that entered the carryout was wearing earlier that day. Police also searched the car that drove Michael to the hospital and allegedly found the gun on the passenger side floor. As the gun was tested, it matched the bullets from the carryout hit of Philip. But the question was, how did Michael get hit? Police took Michael into custody and charged him with murder and gun possession. After going back to the scene to talk to witnesses, it was stated that a car pulled up a few blocks from the carryout. The driver was a woman, and the man jumped out the passenger side with a gray sweatshirt, walked around to the carryout, and people heard shots. Then he ran out. But allegedly, as the man was running back to the getaway car, another man on the block opened fire on the shooter, and he was hit twice in the arm and once in the back before hopping in the whip. With all the evidence, clothes, murder weapon, and DNA, the charges against Michael stuck, even though he claimed he was a victim and never shot nobody. As the case made it to trial, the surveillance video was shown, also the gun and clothes. Michael's lawyers argued The case was circumstantial, and the witnesses never saw the shooter's face, but prosecutors painted a picture of a premeditated hit as a car circled the block twice before a man saw his target and went in for the hit, not knowing someone else on the block had a gun and would shoot back. Eventually, Michael was found guilty of the hit on Philip and sentenced to 75 years in prison. More of this story, street justice can go a lot of ways. I'm sure if someone is going to do a hit, they are not expecting to become a victim themselves. Anybody can be touched. It's all about who has to drop first. One person lost their life in the carryout, and another lost their life to the system. I don't know what the issue was, but like I always say, the state got 2 for 1. Think about it like this. Count how many people you know who got killed, and how many people you know got locked up for bodies. Times that by other people in your community. Hundreds of us gone every year, either to the grave or prison, falling for one of the biggest setups in history. But hey, that's the Baltimore way. Man, crazy story, crazy situation. So yeah, allegedly, Michael went to make his move, you feel me? Whatever the situation was between him and Philip, it couldn't be resolved. He sent them in the carryout. He peeped them out. He went in there, shots was fired. But they saying when he came out, somebody else on the block was blicking off at him. But I was thinking Philip had a blick on him. I ain't understand if they saying 2 different shell casings was found in the carryout, how they knew that Philip ain't blicked back. But they saying it wasn't Philip, they saying it was somebody else on the block, you feel me? They never got jammed up for it, whoever the shooter was. A lot of times when you pull up on certain neighborhoods, the block be protected. They already know what's going on. They know who coming in, they know who coming out, and they probably seen Michael and knew that he wasn't supposed to be around there, or if he was supposed to be around there, they probably felt as though he was about to do something to somebody they loved on that block. So they was already ready and waiting for it to go down. And when he came out, they tried to hit him. And it be like that, man. It's a lot of different ways it could have went, you feel me? A lot of times, man, when police get there, the streets know what's going on, but the police only know bits and pieces, you see what I'm saying? So yeah, man, crazy situation, you feel me? But Michael ended up getting 75 years at the end of the day because he had to go to the hospital, He was hit, he was hurt, he was hit in the back. He probably was scared for his life, not knowing if he was gonna make it. Crazy how that played out, man. But yeah, let me know what y'all think about this one, man. Rest in peace to the man that lost his life. You feel me? At the end of the day, I send my prayers and condolences to his family. Let me know what y'all think about this one. Be sure to tap that like button. I appreciate you if you made it to the end. Love, fam. I'm out.